killing me not to be kissing you right now.
Excuse me?
I knew I shouldn't have said that. I knew I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I knew
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. I am sorry. You were sitting there looking so, and it was killing me not to say it, and I'm sorry.
No, it's really okay. It's been a long day anyway.
That's really nice of you to say. I mean, really, really nice. I mean, I don't usually say these things. I'm usually very level-headed. I don't know what got into me. I was just sitting here minding my own business, and you were sitting there looking so gorgeous. And I just figured, what the hell? I mean, what have I got to lose? I mean, he's not gonna hit me. We're in a public place. And I figured I can always run to the bathroom if things get really bad. So I figured I'd just open my mouth and say...
You talk a lot, don't you?
I've been accused of that before. Being silent's never really been a strength of mine. So again, I apologize. Please get back to your coffee, or tea, or cafe latte, or mocha.
No, it's just
vanilla.
coffee. Plain. No cream. No sugar. No ice blended. No frappe matcha. Cold, too.
It does get kind of complicated, doesn't it?
Following the trend, I suppose. Name's Matt.
Alice.
Well, Alice, you certainly made my day more interesting.
Better than boring, right?
Better than boring, right.
Well, thanks for not hitting me. Or running off screaming into the middle of the night or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not usually that kind of wild and crazy type of guy.
Not usually.
Not usually. But if the situation warrants it, maybe see which way the wind blows, go with the flow.
So then that means it could possibly be a possibility.
Oh, you weren't actually serious, were you?
No. It's okay. You're right. It's been a long day.
You know what? Why don't we start again? I'm Matt.
I'm Alice.
Oh. Alice. Well, that's a nice name. What's that you're drinking?
It's a double frappe with soy, an extra shot of espresso with... It's complicated.
You ever done this before?
Do this?
Well, it's just quite unusual to go up to a man and proposition him right out of the blue. Yeah, well, not a full proposition, but still quite forward nonetheless.
Yes,
it's
I know.
cool, but
I should just minded my own business and drank my overly labeled drink, but I think there's something in the air.
Well, hey, look, far be it from me to stand in the way of a karmic path. Well, go ahead. Whenever you're ready.
Are you sure it's okay with you?
It's just a kiss.
Just, you really do have delicious lips.
It's not my weakest point.
Are you sure it's okay? I mean, it is a tender thing, a kiss, a gentle intimacy between...
I know, and it's fine. There's not a contract attached to it, is there?
You're sure?
It's just
I don't want to cross any boundaries.
Oh, you do talk a lot.
This starts something, doesn't it?
It can.
Like, if I wanted to.
It can.
I'm not completely sure I'm ready for that. God, you smell amazing.
Hey, look. Not a contract attached to it. You always have a choice. It's really quite simple.
That's easy for you to say. I like to classify it as extremely complicated. That's okay with you.
No, that's fine. Hey, look, it's your kiss. You can call it extremely complicated.
Are you sure that it's okay with you? I mean, I don't want to cross any boundaries. You were just sitting there minding your own business, and if I would have just shut my mouth and drank my drink, but no, I just blabber and blabber and blabber.
It's just a kiss. Hey, look, how about I get you a muffin or pastry? Cookie?
Does that excuse it?
It's just a kiss.
That's okay, right?
That's okay, right. No contract, remember? Simple kiss.
You're a lot more intriguing than I first thought.
Awesome. And I will take that as a backhanded compliment.
So how do we do this?
Oh, well, it's actually quite simple. People have been doing it for years, I've been told. You know, we're not reinventing the wheel.
Would you like to be seated still?
Oh, no, this is a quite comfortable chair.
How would you like me? Because if we're going to do it, we should do it right?
Yeah, are you seriously always like this?
Well, I told you, being silent's never really been a strength of mine. It's hard not to just blabber and yap, and yet here I am again,
You
just
are
yapping
really
and yapping
quite
and yapping.
beautiful.
God, I'm not sure what this starts. Oh, God.
Does that really matter?
I mean, it has to start something, right? I mean, we're not just going to kiss and go on our merry ways, right?
I'm sure it's been done before.
But now you're really starting to intrigue me. I mean, I've gone over so many possible scenarios in my head.
Whoa, because we've only been sitting here about 10 minutes.
Actually, closer to 6. It took me a lot of courage to speak to you.
I am not remarkable.
How it plays out in my head, you are.
How did you play this out all in your head in 6 minutes?
It's one of my stronger points.
All right, so how does it play out?
You want to know how it ends? I win.
You win! Well, that's pretty vague, isn't it?
Well, I can see how it appears that way.
All right, well, I'll stop playing around. How does this play out in your mind? How do we end up?
I'm not sure that's the most strategic move to play at this point.
You smell like something sweet from my childhood, but I can't quite place it.
Can I touch your cheeks first? They just look so soft. They look so soft.
Cinnamon
There's
rolls.
such a draw to you. I can't quite explain it.
Cinnamon rolls.
What?
You smell like cinnamon rolls from my childhood.
Was my touch that unremarkable?
No. It's just that the cinnamon was so strong. No, your touch was... I can't quite place it. Hey, how about I get you that muffin pastry? The cookies actually are really delicious here.
I'd actually like a plain coffee. No sugar,
Hey,
no cream.
are you willing to take that kind of risk?
I've become more and more intrigued. In the past 2 minutes, I've decided that plain coffee is a rewarding risk.
Well, I'm glad I've been a good influence on you.
And you save calories that way, too, so.
Okay, well, I'll be right back. Here we go. Plain coffee. No cream, no sugar, 0 calories. Oh, is there something wrong?
No, I just like to let it cool off for a bit. You know how they have those warnings that say, caution, hot beverage hot.
Oh, you don't really believe those warnings, do you?
I like to be careful.
And yet you approach complete strangers in coffee shops and proposition them.
I take calculated risk.
You are quite beautiful.
Thanks for the coffee.
Plain coffee is much cheaper than your fancy drinks.
Oh, well, I like to think it's not all about the money.
It's not all about the money.
You're not as boring as I first thought.
You want to try the coffee?
Not yet.
You know, those warnings they put on there are just to cover their asses. You know, for liability's sake. It's not really that hot.
You really do have delicious lips.
It's just a warning.
I know.
You know, my mom used to make cinnamon rolls when I was a kid. The whole house smelled so full of life.
Cinnamon is one of my favorite smells.
And you really are quite intriguing. Oh, okay. Well,
You really do have delicious lips.
and the coffee?
It's simple. No contract.
Well, can I help you on with your jacket? Looks pretty cold outside.
It's nice to have company.
And I'm really glad that you decided to take that risk with the coffee. Really does save you a lot of money in the long run. And I love the smell of cinnamon. Thank you. Yeah,